I need a new computer. I need one of those Windows 8 machines. Yeah. What I really, really want is a Davy Crockett, which is, of course, a W53. You know what that is, don't you? W53? A Davy Crockett. So, there was a man named Howard. I lived in Ohio. Anyway, he used to go. He said he was a Vietnam vet, but I'm not sure. That's what he said, anyway. Anyway, one day we were sitting like in front of his house, basically. He started telling me about buffaloes and lieutenants and majors and colonels and his experience guarding buffaloes. Anyway, and he said one of the officers he, fraternized with had a Ferrari. I mean, a real Ferrari. So anyway, so I started piece two and two together. And I came up with a very interesting equation. Howard had been in military prison because he failed to obey a lawful order while he was in Vietnam. And he refused to accept dishonorable discharge. So they transferred him back to the States, where he was in prison, military prison, which is kind of like a bad prison. So anyway, there's Howard in prison, and he's guarding the buffaloes. I don't know where buffaloes would be, but I guess maybe they used to have buffaloes running around. I don't know. Anyway, so he's guarding the buffaloes one day. And one night, and somebody comes along with a truck, a deuce and a half. It's a big truck. The military was commonly used these trucks during the Vietnam era. Anyway, so there's the deuce and a half. There's Howard. Anyway, there's a couple of guys in the truck, and they motion him over. They say, "Come over here, buddy." So what's your MOS? So he mumbles some shit. They said, well, I'm going to bring you on to a casual detail right now, and you come on with us. These guys had sidearms. So what happens is, Howard goes on the truck. This is very special. They had a weapons depot where they had tactical nuclear weapons. Shells, mostly, tactical shells. Could be fired by 203 millimeter cannons, 155 millimeter cannons. Anyway, these are tactical shells. There was one particular one. It was called the Davy Crockett, designated W53. So anyway, I guess one of these officers has access to the weapons depot. So anyway, here's Howard in the truck, two guys with him. What happens that they go into the bunker where the several tactical shells are, and a theft occurs. A theft of a nuclear weapon, circa 1970.